Gavin Plum seemed ordinary. He lived a seemingly unremarkable life in Harlow, Essex, blending into the quiet suburban landscape. But beneath the surface, a dark obsession festered, hidden from the world. For over a decade, he harbored an unhealthy fixation on Holly Willoughby, the beloved TV presenter whose charm captivated millions. It was a fascination that morphed into something sinister, something far beyond mere admiration, something criminal, something that would eventually lead to his downfall. Plum's infatuation began innocently enough. He was drawn to Willoughby's bubbly personality and bright smile, which seemed to light up the screen. But his admiration soon twisted into something darker, something more obsessive. He began collecting photos, meticulously cataloguing her every public appearance, every smile, every gesture. His flat became a shrine to her. This wasn't mere fandom. Plum's interest became all-consuming, an obsession that took over his life. He believed they were destined to be together, a delusion that grew stronger with time. He imagined scenarios where he'd rescue her from danger, winning her love and gratitude, becoming her hero. His fantasies, however, quickly took a dark turn, morphing into violent and disturbing scenarios that he couldn't control. He began to see Willoughby not as a person, but as an object to possess, a prize to be won. His fantasies escalated, fueled by his growing detachment from reality and his immersion in the darkest corners of the internet, where his desires found a dangerous outlet. He was no longer content with simply watching her on screen. He wanted more. He craved control, power, and ultimately her destruction, a dangerous obsession that would lead to a tragic end. Plum's descent into darkness deepened when he discovered the anonymity of the internet, a place where he could hide his true identity. Online, he could be anyone, anything he desired, free from the constraints of his real life. He found solace and encouragement in the darkest corners of the web, where his twisted thoughts were not only accepted but celebrated. He connected with like-minded individuals who shared his twisted obsessions, forming a community of darkness. In these online forums, Plum's fantasies found a voice, a place where he could express his darkest desires without fear of judgment. He no longer just consumed disturbing content, he became an active participant. He created it, sharing his desires in graphic detail, pushing the boundaries of what he once thought possible. He found an outlet for his darkest thoughts, a place where he could be his true, unfiltered self. He even found accomplices willing to egg him on, encouraging his every move. One such accomplice, a user known only as Mark, became Plum's confidant, sharing in his sinister plans. Together, they hatched a chilling plan to kidnap Holly Willoughby, a plan that grew more detailed with each conversation. They discussed their fantasy in detail, leaving no stone unturned. Chloroform, restraints, a secluded location, every aspect was meticulously planned, ensuring nothing could go wrong. They even toyed with the idea of filming a fake consent video to use as leverage, adding another layer to their twisted plot. Plum's digital footprint became a roadmap of his descent into madness, a trail that would eventually lead to his downfall. He joined a group chat ominously titled Kidnapping a Lover, where he found even more encouragement. Here he laid bare his plans, reveling in the encouragement and validation of other anonymous users, feeling invincible. Unbeknownst to him, however, he was not just sharing his depraved fantasies with other deviants, he was being watched. He was sharing them with the very people who would bring him down, law enforcement officers who were tracking his every move. Section 3, Unmasking Evil. The investigation begins now. Section 4, Justice and its Aftermath.